teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Cal Golden Bears against the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They make the tackle, but it's a 1st down as they keep the opening drive going. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
This is a beautiful call by this offense. Look at all the defenders packed in there. It's 4th and inches. And they get the ball on the outside. I love it when coordinators just take the easy way out. Go where the defense isn't.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That one moves the ball across the 40.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On the ground, it's Joyner. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it near the end zone. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Breaks up 4th.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the 1st down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Here's the 2nd down play. Sticking with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Third and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. And the Golden Bears line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, it doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it.
After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Has caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. Grab by the receiver. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. He's come to the line in a hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Lennox. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Timeout taken by the Golden Bears. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Looking to scramble now. And he's brought down after a short gain. Cal will now spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
The important third down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. And the final timeout taken by Cal. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Now Virginia Tech uses a timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So California's offense back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going. Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for the wideout, and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They'll test the right side here. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Cal's offense takes the field now. And here's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch. He's got room to run. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Looks to the left, pass caught. Look out, he's breaking, looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, hit the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. No huddle here for the offense. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Here comes the rush. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Cal has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So California's offense back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. scanning the field. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Looks right for a quick completion. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
When you study this offense, this is a staple that they run in order to control the edge of the defense. So as a defense, you've got to have a plan against that. These defensive ends or maybe outside linebackers, they've got to be up the field and create a hard edge to keep these little sweeps on the interior.
Grinding away on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious call. Cannot grab the face mask like that. The Golden Bears will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Second down and goal. Golden Bears. He runs it into the end zone. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group, and they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff that is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This pack is running hard.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They call the draw play here. Oh, he's got open space. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw these seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel